My name is Paola Franchi, also known as Monaris in social media. I'm a street photographer and a visual storyteller. I was born and raised in San Juan, Puerto Rico, and moved to the States when I was 14 years old. Growing up, I never considered photography as a career path and ended up pursuing a degree in criminal justice with a minor in sociology. Back in 2012, I remember everyone talking about Instagram and how great it was. I started taking photos of anything that I thought was interesting. It was pretty much landscape, portraits, food, but there was something about street photography that made me fall in love with photography. I was captivated by human emotion, their interactions, and everyday moments. All I wanted was to go out there and document life. Once I started growing on Instagram and building up my followers, more and more opportunities started to come my way. But it got to a point where I found myself saying no to all these amazing opportunities. That's when I decided to take a leap of faith and quit my 9-to-5 job. What I love most about street photography is that it allows me to slow down and become immersed in myself and my surroundings. There's something about it that keeps me grounded and inspired. I think it has a lot to do with the waiting, the anticipation, and even just trying and failing. My hashtag reflection stories started at a time where I was feeling very uninspired with everything that I was putting out. One of my favorite street photographers, which is Vivian Meyer, was incorporating reflections in her work. And immediately there was something inside of me that was like, okay, I should try this. I started to see things differently. I started to feel everything around me. And just like reflections gave me that world within a world idea or perception. And it means the world to me. I feel like my goal with photography will always be to capture organic and authentic moments. Nothing is planned. Everything that I do is candid. It's a moment in time that I snap and then I just walk away and it stays with me forever. Being able to capture moments as they unfold, it's what keeps me falling in love with street photography. The fact that I do this because I love it and not because of this constant need of wanting to please other people, I feel it makes me a better photographer. I currently shoot with a Sony a7R Mark III, and two of my favorite lenses are the Sony 55 1.8 and the 85 1.8. They're the perfect combination for the type of photography that I do. But I feel that besides gear, it's important to say that photography is not just about what aperture you're shooting, what camera settings do you shoot with. It's more about having a point of view. One of my favorite photos that I have ever taken is one of my reflection stories. I have this older lady and this younger woman looking at each other through the reflection. And to me, it's as if one is looking forward while the other one is looking back. I'm sure they have lived very different lives, but at that moment they became one. And the fact that I'm also in the frame makes this photo a favorite of mine, and it truly holds a very special place in my heart. If I started photography all over again, the one advice that I would give myself would be to stop being so disappointed with my work. And I feel that I would also remind myself to always listen to my inner voice and my inner compass. Sitting here and looking back, I had no idea how much photography would end up changing my life.